Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Los Angeles attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Here's Chris Davis now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
The tag, and he is out at second. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
This is on the ground over to first. Olsen scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 home. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Missed with a slider. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Taylor, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 4th home run here in the early going, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Grounded to short. Seager ranges to his right. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. No balls and 1 strike. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. chopped him up. Olsen trying to get there. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Kemp in front at 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Next up for the A's, Scott Kazmir. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch. And it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
A ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager is there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. Plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike now. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. Davis going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Tapper up the line. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Puig takes his lead at third with one away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Taylor has a slugging percentage a little over .425. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One left for LA. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Leading off for Oakland, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Oakland,
digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. And there's ball one.
One ball, one strike.
Hit to short. Seager gloves it. And there are 2 away now.
now batting.
Riding in once again, Tommy Joseph. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Logan Forsythe.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Corey Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. Forsythe on at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. He's set, here it comes. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short, fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. It remains 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Olson, he'll start off the 5th in this one.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
How about it? Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Striding in for Oakland, Boog Powell. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bellinger is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Pitch on the way. Stays alive, still 0-2. Kazmir gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Powell comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The catcher, number 9. Yasmani
Next for the Dodgers,
Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's VR out there at shortstop. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Olson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2. Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Scott Kazmir. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Scott Kazmir.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. And that one just missed outside.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. Seager ranges to his left. And that's the second out.
The batter, third baseman.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Clayton Kershaw.
Hit out towards second. Lowry on the move. He has it, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. No runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. No hits to this point. Ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. I have to. Here's Jed Lowry now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is high and outside for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Got him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Puig giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Justin Turner.
A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Started that swing a bit too early.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's the good fastball from Kazmir. 0-1. Kemp gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
In now, Yasiel Puig. Now both runners on the move. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Soft liner towards center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Taylor. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The underhanded flip. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is just fouled. And that would have chased everybody home. Swing and a miss. And that's a much-needed first out there. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Line to the right side. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Turner, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start us off in the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Trace Thompson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 31.
Ready once again, Matt Kemp. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
The 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Hendricks is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Right fielder, number 66.
Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Forsythe is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rode that one right out of here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Stripling will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor. Gone!
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kenley Jansen.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in